Don't get a biscuit, you can get some beef jerky because today is National Beef Jerky Day. And of course, we are celebrating with Breaking Trail Beef Jerky, a proud Kentucky business who specializes in artisan small batch jerky. Really cool.
Absolutely. So owners Brandon and Mandy are joining us this morning to tell us more. So you have this small batch business. Why'd you get started?
Through love of hiking and outdoors.
He made a beautiful batch, and our friends and our puppy included ate it so much that absolutely it became super popular, and he just made more and more and came up with amazing flavors.
What was the first flavor?
The house blend.
Our house blend.
But how do you even come up with these flavors? Because kind of list off some of the ones we have up here. They're pretty unique.
They are. So I love outdoors. I love hiking. I love backpacking. I spend a lot of time camping, and so through those adventures, jerky was my always go-to lunch and snack. So once that started breaking the bank, I got into making my own, and I just decided to stick with flavors and things that I knew, which was nature. So the smoky apple, I love everything apple, applesauce, you name it, I love it.
Yeah.
So smoky apple was an obvious one. Being in bourbon territory, you know, we had to do the bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
I've camped under many maple trees, so you know, having a maple in there as well. And so that's really where a lot of the flavors came from, and people just kept liking it and wanted to try this flavor, wanted me to try this flavor, and so that's how we ended up with 10 now. We look to expand in the future, but we're sticking with the 10 right now, and that's where they came from.
4 different sizes. So we've got pound, half pound, 8 ounce, and
3.5 ounce.
3.5. Yep, there's our pound.
1.75
And
ounce.
1.75.
Yeah.
So Mandy, you did not like jerky in the very beginning. Tell us about your story.
Absolutely. I have never been a fan of jerky. It's not really been something for me, and he made it as our little snack that we would take on our adventures for going out to the boating or out hiking, and I loved it. And actually all of my friends loved it. We ate it all, which has ended up how none of the guys got to come back on and have any, because those ladies ate it all, which were the ones that aren't really usually into the jerky. So yeah, absolutely.
That was a
love it.
boating trip where I had made my first big batch, you know, and I was out in the water. The girls were getting the birthday cake and everything ready, and so me and the guys are in the water. I'm telling them all about it and everything, and when we get back on the boat, there's no jerky left, just an empty bag.
No
and so
way.
the guys didn't get they didn't get any that day, but it really grew from there. And my old hiking partner was my dog, and Mooney, and he's actually the logo.
Here, give it, turn around, we'll show.
This is Mooney on the.
I love that.
Yes.
Where can people come and get this jerky though?
In town, we're currently in Critchfield's over on Southland Drive. We're also out in Daniel Boone Coffee Shop and Campground in Slade, Kentucky. We're at S-Steps Shell Stations over on Newtown Pike. And then I work with a food truck, Holy Smokes, and Stewart's Catering, and we sell out of a concession stand and food truck as well. And always hoping to get into some of the breweries and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Great. So I have some family out of town who love jerky. Can you get it online?
We can.
Absolutely. We've got breakingtrailjerky.com. We ship nationwide, and this afternoon will actually be for National Jerky Day. We've been invited to come over to City National Bank on Walden Drive, so we'll be heading over there after this, and we'll have a tasting going on, and 15% off in person. Come out and see us. Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, that sounds like a good time. Well, we are so glad that you're here for National Jerky Day, because of course someone's going to sneak into some of this jerky.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not going to be sitting there much longer.
Nope, we can cut them open anytime you're ready.
Brandon, don't hype me. But thank you so much. But do we have time to try one?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you, which should we try?
Yeah, which is your favorite too, by the way?
That's so hard. The house blend is by far my favorite. That's his original.
Okay.
So we will
let's try
definitely
the
have one of those. This is the original.
We gotta try the original. Maybe like I got that.
Like I got this. I would have to say his smoky, which I will, because I didn't want it to come out. Yeah, totally fine.
Okay, which piece am I
Any
gonna go
piece
for?
you like.
Any pieces go.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you can take. You can tear off.
Oh yeah, I gotta smell it first.
This one here is the apple bourbon, and so it is the apple mixed with the bourbon flavor, and I would have to say that's one of the popular flavors as well. So
this tastes
I don't know,
like
that house blend
this
is
is
pretty
that
good.
smell.
barbecue.
That's still my favorite.
This one is the house blend.
The house blend is
The
still
house
my
blend's
favorite.
I gotta smell that apple one.
This is the apple bourbon.
Ooh, okay. Okay. You can smell the tones.
All right, absolutely.
We've got
We'll leave
sweet,
some for
salty,
you
and
all.
spicy. So try to have
Yeah.
something for everybody's palate.
What is your wackiest flavor that you have added to this?
Probably the apple bourbon. A lot of people are like, ugh, that doesn't
Yeah.
sound good at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
But you know, I mean, there's now honey bourbon. You know, you've got cinnamon bourbons out there, and so I think bourbon's a flavor that's starting to be utilized. And,
Right.
we've used jerky on in scrambled eggs, on pizzas,
Ooh, yeah.
baked potatoes, anything with potatoes. You can put it in as a substitute.
never thought of
I
that.
had
Substitute
a
bacon.
gourmet chef
Much.
do a write up with the bourbon jerky on a baked potato, and
Yeah.
got a lot of reviews, and so it's think outside the box with it.
Well, congratulations to you guys. This is so cool.
Thank you so much.
And give us that
Absolutely.
website one more time.
It's breakingtrailjerky.com.
Okay.
Perfect.
Awesome.
I'm trying to chew.
Yeah, I know.
It's so good. Seriously.
Good.
Awesome,
Really
awesome.
good.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Thank
you.